Hi, this is Lisa Sasevich, the queen of sales conversion, right back at you with part 2 of our new 2-part video series. This material is taken straight from our Speak to Sell bootcamp. That's where you as an expert come to learn how to craft your signature talk, create a talk that you love, offers that sell, and really walk away with all the confidence that comes from being ready. Today, we're going to jump right into the section of the Speak to Sell bootcamp on maximizing every speaking opportunity. It's really common that you'll land a gig and you'll be all ready to go. You've got your signature talk, your irresistible offers, and then you'll get that phone call or that email that says, by the way, you can't sell. And you're thinking, but wait a minute, I'm speaking for free because I want to monetize it in the back of the room. So how do I maximize this opportunity if I'm told I can't sell? Before we get into what to do when you're told you can speak but not sell, I want to first address this whole idea of being told that you can't sell. I want you to imagine this. You're a promoter, a host, you're putting somebody on your stage. Is there any chance that you would say to somebody, oh, come on over, I want you to be salesy, go ahead and offend my people, be pushy, have them all complain to me and ask for a refund? You wouldn't do it, and either would anybody else. So you're always going to be told either that you can't sell or that you can make a very light offer, but that they want a lot of content and only just a little bit on the offer. So you should just expect that across the board. Really, I've never encountered a speaking opportunity where that wasn't told to me in some form. So you need to be able to, the first thing you need to be able to do is filter the difference between you really can't make an offer or they just don't want you to be salesy. There's a big difference between not being able to sell and them not wanting you to be salesy. Now, the Speak to Sell Signature Talk formula is really the formula for people who love what they do but hate the sales part. So we first have to help you get in there and ask the right questions so that you can decide, is this an opportunity where I can't sell, or is this person just asking me not to be salesy? How do you do that? One of the things I've done, this is the magical question, this question has made me thousands of dollars and can definitely make you thousands of dollars too, is you ask the promoter, no problem, I'm not planning to sell at all. How would you feel about me making a very special offer though, just for your audience? And then you be quiet. Because in many cases, 9 times out of 10, they're going to come back to you and say, oh, that's great. We don't want you to sell, but a special offer just for my audience? That would be awesome. That tip, my friends, just could made you tens of thousands of dollars if you apply it. Because many people will hear, please don't sell, and they'll just go off and do something else. Now, if you say, let me repeat it for you, fine, I really don't need to sell anything. I wasn't planning on it, but how about a special offer just for your clients? So if you get a special offer would be great, then you're going to refer to the first video where we talked about what to sell when you speak. And you'll use the guidelines there to go ahead and pick out what's the appropriate offer given the time frame, how invested the clients are they your tribe, etc. All the things I covered in video 1. But if you get the response that, oh, thank you so much for the special offer, but no, we really mean no order forms, no money exchanged, you absolutely cannot sell, then you need to take path 2. And that's what I want to illuminate on this second part of our training. What I call that, if you encounter that opportunity, is really a give opportunity. If you can't sell, give. Write that down. That's what there is to do. If you can't sell, give. We're giving all the time, even when we do sell, but if you're specifically told that you can't, like I'll be speaking at National Speakers Association this year, it is a no sales zone. So in some avenues, in smaller venues, what you can do instead is find a way to collect leads. And there's a lot of ways to do that. Why would you want to collect leads? Because let me tell you, my multi-million-dollar business, and we grew it in just 24 months, this business was built because we did a great job of giving content, and in exchange, we collected opt-ins, leads. And so I'm able to stay in touch with my ideal client and over again, offer them products and services that really help them achieve their goals. You want to do the same with your market. So if you're told you can't sell, I want to give you today 3 things that you can do instead. Now you'll have to suss it out and make sure these are appropriate given the contract and the agreement that you have with your host. But here's 3 things you can do instead. In fact, they're right here, as I said, in our Maximizing Every Opportunity section of the Speak to Sell Bootcamp. we cover 8 ways to maximize every opportunity, and this is one of them. So one of the things you can do instead, if you can't sell, is you can collect the list. So find out who's in the room and see if you can get a copy of who's there and find a way to get their permission to stay in touch. In smaller venues, you can literally just ask the promoter, hey, can I put out a sign-in sheet at the door? Right? I've done this at so many small associations and local chapters. Sign-in sheet that says, hey, thanks for being here today. I'm Lisa Sasevich, and I'd like to offer you, welcome, please sign in, and I'd like to offer you a complimentary subscription to my e-zine. And so people will put their name and their email address, and then we'll contact them and see if they want to stay in touch on our e-zine. So on smaller venues, you can just flat out ask, and in many cases, you don't have to do anything fancy to get the leads. Number 2, a little fancier, still really great and has a lot of benefits, is you can hold a drawing. So what you can do is as people come in, or if it's a small room, you can certainly pass around the fishbowl, is you can tell people, I'm going to be today picking 1 or 2 people from a drawing, and if you want to be in it, you need to put your name, your business card, your email address, either on a form that you provide or maybe they're just their own card into the bowl. Now, you always need to let people know. I always put a little sign on my fishbowl that says, everyone's a winner. You're going to be receiving a complimentary subscription to my Invisible Clothes Sales Nugget e-zine. So everyone's a winner. Here's the beauty of collecting leads through a drawing. If you're going to put your card in my fishbowl, don't you want to know what you're going to win? So I have this beautiful opportunity to unabashedly promote my product or service because I need to tell you what the prize is. So, for example, the prize today would be our Speak to Sell virtual boot camp. It's a time where we're going to send you this wonderful workbook with the Speak to Sell formula inside. It's literally like a 12-page formula that walks you through step-by-step how to put together your signature talk. We're going to give you the DVDs to the entire 3-day event. You'll feel like you were there. And I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm going to invite you into a private online forum where you can network and meet all kinds of other experts who are also out there speaking. And I'm going to walk you through the product over a 5-day teleboot camp. We call it the Speak to Sell Virtual Boot Camp. So put your name in the fishbowl, and 1 lucky winner is going to be receiving this today. And the rest of you, which is actually all of you, you're going to go down and you're going to be able to find out, literally on this page, you'll see the true link for Speak to Sell Virtual Boot Camp, and you'll be able to find out about it and grab your seat as well for a very fair investment. So that's an example, right? If I'm going to have you put your name in the fishbowl, I'm going to need to tell you what you win. I just modeled it for you, and you guys know me, I'm seeding, right? This is another thing we teach in the virtual boot camp, how to seed, how to be able to create hunger and desire in your audience without being salesy. But I digress. There was a 3rd way that if you're told you can't sell and you need to give, we've got, hey, straight out ask for the list, put out a sign-in sheet, smaller venues, that works. We've got the drawing that gives you the chance to collect leads and unabashedly promote a product or service. And the 3rd way is to refer people to a free teletraining or webinar. So you can actually let everybody in the room know that you were able to cover as much as you could in the 90 minutes that you had. And there's one more really important thing that you can tell they want to learn about. So Tuesday, you're going to be having a free call to cover some more great content. You tell them if they'd like to be invited to that free call, they can go ahead and just provide their name and email address. You'll send out an invitation. And then what you're doing is you're just taking them straight on over to your campus. And the rules, my friends, are made by you. You can use your Speak to Sell signature talk on a teleseminar and be able to provide a little more great content and make an offer for them to join you in whatever it is that you have coming up. So those are my tips for today. And again, those came straight out of this one, the Speak to Sell Bootcamp. And as I shared, we are having an upcoming Speak to Sell virtual bootcamp for those of you who are unable to make the live event, where we'll ship you the DVDs and the CDs from the live event, the entire workbook, my whole brand new and updated Speak to Sell formula, as well as I'll walk you through the material. It's really an accountability program and a chance to ask me questions live about your offer, your irresistible offer, about seeding, about your hook, about maximizing opportunities. We'll cover all of it and we'll do it live on the phone. So wherever you are in the world, I look forward to having you join me soon. Just go to speaktosellbootcamp.com and I'll see you there.